Now I want to take another example of how sensory becomes an issue with everyone, like, not just with children who have developmental problem. We frequently talk about that children are very fascinated to gadgets, to the screens, the gadgets. And what is happening with watching gadgets is that children are actually stimulating their visual sensory system with the screen, the whatever they are doing, using the apps or games, whatever they use on the screen, they are actually feeding the visual sensory system. Now, since visual sensory system is a part of our neurology, it's a part of the brain, and that is why it is so difficult to give it up. You can't say don't watch TV, don't watch screen, don't take phone. And we all are in that way. We all have become very, very visual sensory seeker. We are seeking visual stimulation all the time, and that is why we just can't give up. There are other things also which fascinate you, maybe networking, connecting, whatever entertainment that happens, but also one of the things with the screens is the visual sensory system. And when you see with children and when it becomes something that needs treatment, is that that with lot of children who have developmental difficulties, they start spinning the object, which is also visual. They will spin the object. It can be any object. It can be a chair also. They will tilt the chair in such a way and then move it, and the chair will tilt. Maybe even me and you cannot spin the chair, but they can spin it. They will spin the chair, spin the muda, spin the bowl, and anything that comes to their hand, they can spin it. They might watch the cycle, the wheel of the cycle, the pedal moving, and that becomes a problem, because then they also, a lot of children do like this, which is visual, right? They do this, or they do fingers, right? So they all are visual sensory issues. I'm just using this example of visual to understand or take towards the sensory issues. But sensory issues can happen in any system. It is not just visual. It can happen in auditory system also. It can happen in the touch system. It can also happen with your systems related to your body, which are balance kind of a sensory system, and the other system is related to your muscles. Related to your muscles is the sensory system that makes you throw things. Suppose you are throwing, then it is related to your body and muscle.